Guys, welcome back to Broke Not Broken. And I know I promised you a few weeks back a garden tour. Did I get the weeding done? No. We're going to attack it today, but I've been going through a lot of things. There's been a lot of changes in my house. I am now a single mother of 3 boys, and sometimes I just can't get to what I need to get to because of me having to work and having to do all the mom things. But that's part and parcel with being a single mom of 3. So I'm going to give you the before because this is not what it typically looks like. But like I said, I've been going through a lot of changes and it's taken a toll on me. So I haven't been able to get out here to do the things that I normally would do. So you know, that famous phrase, if you're going through hell, keep on going. Well, I'm going through hell and I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to attack this property and get it to where it should be. It shouldn't look like this. I have never let my property look like this. However, like I said, there's been a situation that I'm going through that we're not talking about on here that is precedence over what the property looks like. Now this is currently my cucumber bed. You can see the cucumbers, but there's so much crabgrass. My herb bed looks like it's been to the war. I did pick it out a couple weeks ago, but like I said, I'm working with a crap ton of crabgrass here. My pepper plants are doing quite well, and they look good. And the celery is starting to come. It's very dry. We haven't had rain in a long time here. The tomato bed is like a tomato jungle right now. Like I said, everything else is taking precedence over this, and I will fix this because it's driving me crazy. But I've got a lot of tomatoes on. I gotta fill up that pool there. That's Cade's little fountain area with some water. The strawberry plants are done, but they didn't really provide anything this year. These were transplants, and a lot of them didn't take. The gooseberries are coming on like gangbusters. They're almost ready. They're still really bitter, but they're starting to turn blushy, which is really nice. Cabbages are doing okay. Like I said, the weeding is astronomical because I've been going through so much. Kale looks good. Something's munching on it. So I'm going to get the diatomaceous earth out here and sprinkle it on it to prevent that. Now, unfortunately, my broccoli, because of the heat, a lot of it went straight up in the air. It needs to be pulled, like that one right there. This lettuce is all done. It's going to seed. So the lettuce is looking good. The stuff in the front, some of it's going to seed, some of it's going, it looks really, really good. Potatoes are looking good. It does need a good weed out. I mean, I've got weeds that are up to my hip in here. But like I said, I've been busy with other things that are, you know, need attention now. So I haven't been able to do the things I love. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get out here and get the cherries off the tree. The birds got them before I could get out here. It was right full yesterday, right to the top, and today there's nothing left on it. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Next year there'll be a bigger crop. Apple trees are doing quite well. They're putting on. My grapes have just started to leaf out, and it's July, but they were looking pretty scary. They were looking like that a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, this is far better. It's giving me the privacy I need here. I mean, it's pretty long. Now my black cap wild raspberries, or blackberries, sorry, are going nuts underneath my cherry tree. I didn't plant these. This grass, I'll get in there and get that, but they're going absolutely insane over the fence. Now these are razor sharp. I will get out here and get what I can off this. But like I said, I haven't been able to do a whole heck of a lot because of what's going on in my personal life. And at this point, I'm taking charge of all of this stuff. And here's the state of the front beds. Like I said, some of this lettuce needs to be pulled because it's straight up in the air, but I did have a few pickings off of it. The onions are starting to lay down on their own. I know some people like to break the necks and do that, lay them down. It does need some weeding. I did put mulch in here just to save my back. That was a couple weeks ago. But I do need to come out and weed this pretty fiercely before it goes nutty on me. The pear tree is right full of pears. I don't know if you guys can see any right now, but I know there's a ton of them on. She's really bushed out in the last couple weeks, and I will be pruning her up a little bit and hopefully propagating another tree. I know I sound pretty like blah to you guys, but the fact is I'm feeling kind of blah right now because of what's going on. So bear with me. I'm on a journey to get back to who I am, who I was, and my standards are incredibly high right now. I've always been incredibly house proud, and this right now is really sad to me, really sad. And just a sec. A friend of mine made a suggestion. I apologize for the emotional stop in the video. It's just that I'm going through it, and I don't want my viewers to see me sad or upset. So I apologize for that. We're going to do a series, it was suggested by my friend, on taking my house and putting her back to my standard and making my environment happy, peaceful, and fixing the things that are broken and doing all the stuff. Now, we're going to call this series Betty White because my house is white and she's funny. Because when I fix one thing, 5 things break. It always costs me 10 times the money to fix one tiny little thing. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to do it because I feel like this needs to be done for me. So I have peace in my life. So I have some form of resilience, I guess. It will make me feel 1,000 times better, and I'm going to empty out all the things that no longer service me in my life at all, in things that don't add value at this point, because they're just taking up space in my heart and in my mind, and we just need to get rid of it. Also going to add a mom adventure challenge where I go out and I do different things without the kids and meet new and exciting people. That's going to be a thing. I recently just started playing ball again after a 11-year hiatus from playing baseball, and it's something that I really love to do. It's really helping with getting some pent up energy out, and I'm meeting new and exciting people who are inviting me on some great things, which is awesome because I'm pretty much a reclusive person. I've been, like I said, a stay-at-home mom for the better part of 13 years, and outside of doing kids sports and stuff, I really don't talk to any other adults. So this is really a great opportunity, and I have a great circle of friends and great people around me that are really Ron for me, or Ron, no, they're cheering for me, to, do the fun stuff as well as the hard stuff. So we're going to do all of it and we're going to film it and you guys get to see it. But stay tuned. I'm going to do an update on this bloody mess I've got to clean up. And it's going to take me hours. But you know what? It's time well spent to save my food. So I better get at it, right? So I'll catch you on the flip-flop, right?